What happened to Las Vegas? The city once crowned as the world's playground? It was a paradise of $5 buffets, free parking, and casinos overflowing with life and laughter. Today, it's a city of $55 resort fees, rigged blackjack tables, and half-empty floors that feel more like a warning than a wonder. How did the dream collapse? And why should all of America care? Stay with me, because the 9 hidden traps I'm about to reveal will forever change how you see Sin City. Number 9. Airport slot machines. The first trap before you even arrive. The moment you land in Las Vegas, before you even grab your luggage, the city starts its game. Flashing lights, ringing bells, and slot machines line the terminal like a glittering promise. Your luck starts here. But this is the first trick. Those airport slot machines are statistically the worst in town, returning only about 85% of the money played, compared to 92% on the Strip and up to 95% in some downtown casinos. That small difference may seem harmless, but over hundreds of spins, it's a guaranteed loss. It's not gambling anymore, it's math designed to make you lose. Casinos understand psychology. They know you've just landed, excited, maybe a little reckless, and eager to start the Vegas fun. That's why the machines are right there at your gate, tempting you before your brain even switches from traveler to player. Many visitors lose $50, $100, even $300 before they've left the airport. In the 1990s, McCarran Airport symbolized arrival in a city of hope. Cheap buffets, free drinks, and the thrill of possibility. Today, Harry Reid International feels more like the city's first toll booth. The fun now starts with a quiet drain on your wallet. Locals laugh when they see tourists sitting at those machines. They know better. The rule in Vegas is simple. The easier it is to play, the worse your odds. And the airport slots? They're the easiest of all. So if you want to win even a little, don't pull that lever. Walk away, because in Las Vegas, the house doesn't just win. It starts winning the moment your plane lands. Number 8. 000 roulette, when fair play disappears. Picture this. You sit at a roulette table, the wheel spinning under glowing lights, drinks in hand, believing you've got an even shot at winning. That illusion once defined Las Vegas. But today, even chance has been quietly rewritten. Classic roulette wheels had 2 zeros, already favoring the house with a 5.26% edge. Then came the 000 wheel, one extra green slot that pushes the house advantage to 7.69%, a 46% jump overnight. That means for every $25 spin, you're statistically losing $60 to $70 per hour, all for a game that looks the same. Casinos market it as faster play or modern fun, but it's really a math trick hidden behind neon smiles. In the 1990s, roulette felt glamorous. Tuxedo dealers, fair odds, and that electric hum of possibility. Now it's sterile, automated, and quietly rigged. Locals and high rollers walk away. Only unsuspecting tourists still sit down, not realizing the wheel is no longer fair. But this isn't just about money, it's about trust. And when trust dies, the magic of Vegas dies with it. And if you think rigged games are bad, the next reason will make you question how far this city is willing to go. Just a few blocks from the neon heart of the Strip lies a place most tourists never hear about, and locals warn you never to walk through. It's called Naked City, the rundown neighborhood behind the stratosphere where Vegas hides what it doesn't want you to see. In the 1970s, it was cheap housing for casino workers who could walk home safely after late shifts. Now, boarded windows, graffiti walls, and sirens at night tell a different story. Police data show violent crime here is nearly double the city average, but statistics don't capture the fear. "We see tourists wandering in every week," said one hotel employee at the Strat. "They think they're exploring local Vegas. We have to tell security to go get them before something happens." A cab driver I spoke with called it the trap zone, a place where lost tourists become easy targets. In the 1990s, dealers, cooks, and waitresses used to rent rooms here for $3 a month. Today, those same workers can't afford to live anywhere near the Strip. The result is a split city. Luxury towers on one side, forgotten streets on the other. Naked City is what happens when Vegas invests in spectacle but abandons its people. The lights get brighter, but the shadows grow deeper. And yes, this forgotten neighborhood is exactly reason number 7 I'm talking about. But if this glimpse behind the neon feels unsettling, just wait. The next reason cuts even closer to the places tourists think are safe. That's reason number 6. Resort fees, the scam you can't escape. You think you've scored a great hotel deal, $89 a night on the Strip, what could go wrong? Then comes the fine print, a mandatory resort fee of $45 to $55 per night. Suddenly your $89 room costs nearly double. A front desk worker at a mid-tier resort told me, "We get yelled at every single day. Guests feel cheated, but it's policy. We can't remove it." Resort fees once covered perks like Wi-Fi, gym access, or local calls. Now they're just raw profit, charged whether you use them or not. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the average Strip resort fee has climbed above $42.50, with some luxury hotels exceeding $55. In the 1990s, Vegas prided itself on transparency. What you saw was what you paid. Today, it's all smoke and mirrors. "I booked 5 nights thinking it was $400, said a tourist from Texas. "The final bill was almost $700. I felt scammed." But this isn't just about money. It's about trust. And when trust disappears, so does loyalty. Canadians, bachelor parties, even longtime Californians are skipping Vegas for places like Laughlin or Cabo, where the price tag tells the truth. Resort fees have become a symbol of what Vegas has turned into. Less hospitality, more hustle. The city that once sold dreams now sells disclaimers. And if paying extra for the basics already feels insulting, the next reason will make you question whether family-friendly Vegas ever existed at all. Number 5, Circus Circus, the family casino illusion. It looks cheerful from the outside. A giant clown sign, carnival lights, and kids laughing under the pink circus tent. But beneath the nostalgia, Circus Circus hides one of Vegas's cruelest illusions. Families think they've found the perfect budget-friendly casino, packed with rides and arcade games. Yet the truth hits after check-in. Outdated rooms, broken elevators, and surprise resort fees turn the so-called deal into disappointment. "Parents come here expecting Disneyland with slots," said a hotel housekeeper who asked not to be named. "But it's closer to a haunted carnival after midnight." Once, Circus Circus symbolized affordable fun. Cheap buffets, bright carpets, clowns in every hallway. In the 1990s, it was full of families chasing laughter, not danger. Today, crime reports around the property keep locals away. The area borders Naked City, where police respond to frequent robberies and car break-ins. Guests post online about fights in hallways, missing luggage, and sketchy crowds after dark. One father from Arizona told me, "It was supposed to be for the kids. We checked out early. Well, my wife didn't feel safe." The tragedy is bigger than one bad hotel. Circus Circus represents what happens when Vegas tries to stretch its family-friendly image without fixing what's broken. It lures parents with nostalgia, then traps them in chaos. What used to be joy now feels like survival, a sad parody of the Vegas dream. And that's reason number 5, but if the circus facade already feels unsettling, the next story dives into the hustles waiting right outside every casino door. Reason number 4, street promoters and VIP club scams. You've seen them, men in flashy shirts, women promising VIP entry or free bottle service. They walk the strip like performers, handing out glossy cards under the neon glow. But those smiling promoters are part of one of Vegas's oldest and dirtiest hustles. They approach tourists with deals that sound too good to be true. A $50 exclusive pass to a top nightclub or a $200 all-in bottle service special. What they don't say is that most of it is worthless. Half of those wristbands don't even scan, a nightclub security guard told me. People show up furious, but the promoter's long gone. In theory, Vegas thrives on nightlife. In reality, it's become a maze of fake deals and predatory tactics. Many of these promoters aren't even licensed, just freelancers who vanish the moment you hand them cash. One visitor from Florida shared, "We paid for VIP service at a rooftop club. The line was 3 hours long, and when we complained, the guy blocked our number." These hustles don't just drain wallets, they drain trust. Tourists leave humiliated, locals get blamed, and the city's reputation takes the hit. What used to be harmless street charm has turned into organized chaos, another symptom of a city putting profits over people. It's not the cost of the drink, it's the cost of believing the illusion. And if the streets outside the casinos are this deceptive, imagine what's waiting inside, where the odds are supposed to be fair. Reason number 3, rigged blackjack, the disappearing fair game. Once upon a time, blackjack was the one casino game where skill mattered, where a smart player could actually beat the house. In the 1990s, dealers taught first-timers, laughed with regulars, and even cheered when someone hit 21. But that Vegas is gone. Most casinos on the Strip now pay 6 to 5 instead of the traditional 3 to 2 on natural blackjacks. It sounds small, but it doubles the house edge from under 1% to over 2%. Add in more decks, dealer hits on soft 17, and restrictions on doubling down. And suddenly, the game that once rewarded strategy now punishes it. We call it donation tables, a former dealer told me. People still think they're playing the old rules. They're not. Tourists rarely notice until their bankroll vanishes twice as fast. One visitor from Chicago shared, "I played 3 hours, won 5 hands, lost everything. The math just didn't make sense." Casinos quietly frame these tables as modernized, but insiders know it's a profit machine disguised as tradition. Locals avoid strip blackjack entirely, heading downtown for the few 3 to 2 tables left. The tragedy isn't just the money. It's that Vegas has turned its most honest game into a corporate trick. The tables still glow, the cards still flip, but the fairness is gone. And when fairness dies, trust follows. If the games themselves are rigged, what hope is left for the people playing them? The next reason shows what happens when Vegas's losses spill beyond the casino floor, onto the streets. Reason number 2, the homeless crisis, when glitz collides with reality. Walk down the Strip at night and you'll see it. Fountains dancing, tourists snapping selfies, neon lights glowing like it's still the city of dreams. But just a few steps away, the illusion cracks. Beneath the pedestrian bridges and underpasses, hundreds of people sleep on cardboard or inside tents. Las Vegas now has one of the highest homelessness rates per capita in the United States, about 5 to 6 out of every 1,000 residents. "We clean near the fountains every morning," said one hotel maintenance worker. "Some people wake up shivering right behind the Bellagio wall. It breaks your heart." The pandemic and rising rents hit hard. Average rent in Vegas has climbed nearly 30% since 2020, while service jobs never fully recovered. Many of those who once served drinks or cleaned rooms on the Strip now live in storm drains beneath it, a hidden world known locally as the tunnels. A taxi driver told me he's picked up guests who cried after seeing people sleeping feet away from billion-dollar resorts. It's a haunting contrast. The city that built its brand on escape now can't escape its own reflection. In the 1990s, Vegas promised reinvention. In 2025, it's confronting inequality it can't hide. The tragedy is, this isn't just a humanitarian crisis. It's an identity crisis. Vegas sells fantasy, but reality is catching up fast. And if this collision between glamour and despair feels heavy, the final reason might hurt the most. Because it's not just the people who are being replaced, it's the soul of the city itself. Reason number 1, robot dealers, when Vegas loses its soul. There was a time when playing at a Vegas table meant more than just gambling. You'd joke with the dealer, swap stories with strangers, and feel part of something human, spontaneous, alive, unpredictable. But today, those tables are vanishing. Casinos are replacing people with machines, electronic blackjack, automated craps, even video roulette. They said it's faster and easier, a former dealer told me. But faster for who? The casino doesn't smile back. Thousands of workers have been laid off or had their hours cut. What used to be a job full of performance, flicking cards, cracking jokes, reading players, has turned into a cold touchscreen. Tourists notice the difference. One visitor said, "It feels like playing against a computer at the airport. There's no Vegas vibe anymore." In the 1990s, dealers were part of the show. They remembered faces, offered free drinks, and cheered your small wins. Now, it's silence. No laughter, no eye contact, no soul. Automation has made Vegas efficient but empty. The city built on chance has become predictable. The sound of cards shuffling by hand, gone. The moment of connection, The irony? Vegas was founded on human illusion, but it's the machines that finally made it real. Because when a city replaces people with profit, it stops being a place. It becomes a product. And maybe that's the cruelest twist of all. The house doesn't just win anymore. It no longer even remembers who it's taking from. When you look at all 9 reasons together, a pattern emerges. This isn't just about bad luck or greedy policies. It's a full-scale transformation of what Las Vegas stands for. Decades ago, the city sold magic. Cheap buffets, fair games, and dealers who remembered your name. Today, it sells algorithms, fees, and automation. The illusion of luxury without the soul behind it. Economists call it the experience economy. But in Vegas, that experience has become a transaction. A resort fee isn't just a fee. It's a symbol of control. A 000 roulette wheel isn't just math. It's a message that fairness is optional. Even robot dealers aren't just about efficiency. They're about replacing human unpredictability with corporate precision. And once everything is optimized for profit, the very chaos that made Vegas exciting starts to die. A hotel executive once said, "Vegas isn't about gambling anymore, it's slum. It's about extracting." That quote sums it up perfectly. The city no longer competes on generosity, but on how much it can take without breaking the illusion. Yet ironically, this slow death may be what forces Vegas to change again. Cities built on reinvention have one advantage. They know how to resurrect themselves. The question is, when the lights fade and the noise dies down, can Las Vegas rediscover its humanity before it loses what little trust it has left? Las Vegas once promised escape, a place where luck, laughter, and second chances lived under neon skies. But somewhere between the resort fees and the robot dealers, the city forgot what made people fall in love with it. Maybe Vegas will reinvent itself again. It always has. But until then, the dream feels dimmer, the streets quieter, and the magic harder to find. Now it's your turn. Have you seen this new side of Vegas? Were you surprised, disappointed, or still hopeful it can bounce back? Tell me